listen. Yeah.
It's what you all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I'm here with my guy, B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
I'm chilly.
B-Dot is getting ready for his list,
Yes.
and you do the best rappers of 2025.
Yeah, man. It's been a great year in rap.
And it always turns into all kinds of drama.
I know. Might need security. You gonna hold me down, Angela?
But I would love for people to chime in and just hit him up on social media
Oh, they are.
at B.TM.
Yeah.
Just let him know who you think deserves to be number one on the list. I'll be so interested to see what people have to say.
I got the Clips as number one this year.
Okay. Well, the Clips are number one. That was supposed to be like leading up to,
okay.
but you already gave away
Sorry.
the
A
ending.
little premature.
All right. Well, you know, it happens.
It happens.
But we do have a special guest joining us today, Armanii, who has an album,
Hey.
The Impact, that just came out. He's from Jamaica.
Okay. I'm from Jamaica, Queens.
See, you guys had something in common.
Yeah.
Plus, we had power sessions over the weekend. I had a quick sit down with Cash Cobain.
Yeah, I saw you.
He had his Slizzgiving.
Yeah. Where was my invite?
You wanted to go to that?
Yeah. Why not?
Really? I thought you'd be a little nervous. You know, you got lists coming out. People don't like their placement. But anyway, let's start the show with some love and some positivity. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. You're going to enjoy our Shine a Light today. Is Way Up.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yeah, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
Yeah.
And surprise, surprise, we're going to shine a light on you today up here at
No
B-Dot.
way.
Not only are you in a Levi's campaign
True.
with Nas, you also have your list about to come out. I saw you wrote It's Time. And I see people weighing in on the best rapper list of 2025.
Yes.
But you know, no matter what, all of the flack that you get, all of the arguments every single year, you still go ahead and push through. All the threats that you've had to deal with.
True.
I see people shouting out G Herbo
Yeah, G Herbo had a great year, too.
for the list. You already kind of gave us the spoiler of who's your number one.
Yeah, but there's 9 other
Clips.
slots.
But there's 9 other slots. Behind the scenes, we already had some arguments. And your arguments, right or wrong, you stand 10 toes down in whatever it is that you have to say. And mind you, this is all opinion-based.
Yes, it is.
And the fact that you don't have any women on the list is also really wow. But it's on brand for you.
Susan
Good
B.
job,
Anthony.
B-Dot.
Susan B. Anthony over here.
But anyway, we shine a light on you, though, and we're looking for it. When is the list coming
We're
out?
going to put it out maybe like in the next half hour.
Oh!
Yeah.
So it's going to be happening here.
Yeah, man, live.
Security, please help walk me out. I don't want anything hitting me that's meant for B-Dot. No punches, nothing. All right, now, Brad, who do you want to shine a light on?
Well, I would like to shine the light on my beautiful wife because she has been my motivation for everything my entire life. I am not the same man that I was when I met her.
Okay.
We will be married for 20 years next year.
Oh, my gosh, that's
We've gone through
huge.
Tribulation, loss, all kinds of things, but our love remains strong. And she brings me to tears when I think about how much I love this woman.
Oh, my gosh, see how beautiful that is, 20 years, and the thought of how much you love her brings you to tears. What's her name?
Her name is Felicia.
Well, congratulations, and cheers to your success.
All right, you have a blessed day. Thank you so much.
Of course. That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you could always leave a message and shine a light that way. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie, and let's talk about updates with Kimora Lee Simmons versus Russell Simmons, but also Arbrio Day and why she's not on this Danity Kane reunion tour.
What's up with that?
All right, it's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to him.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with B-Dot.
Good job,
Need
B-Dot.
some Yee tea, man. It's cold
Yeah, let's get in
outside.
it. Yeah, we need some hot Yee tea. All right. Well, Kimora Lee recently was talking about her relationships with her exes, and she said she does not maintain relationships with her children's fathers and says guys are weird. Now, one person publicly took offense to that, and that was Russell Simmons. He posted, "I gave you $50,000 a month for 20 years.
Damn.
I was your best/only friend. I'm the godfather to your other 3 kids until one day you stole my stock. I have been fighting for my kids' love and my bread ever since you threatened that if I sued you, I would never speak to my kids again. There are 2 sides to every story."
$50,000 a month for 20 years. That's like $12 million, man.
She should have signed a max contract. That's a lot of bread, man.
Well, I mean, in fairness, like that could have been like child support, spousal support. You could have been ordered, to pay that. And in that situation,
Ain't no kid need $50,000 a month.
so that's only his side though. So we also don't know the full breakdown of what that means.
It's a fat amount.
You would do it?
No. Default.
All right, now, in other news, Barrios Day is out of the hospital, and we found out that she was taken to the ER on Wednesday. She had vertigo, fever, dizziness, migraine, chills, and vomiting all night. And it was because of watching 50 Cent's documentary.
Damn.
She participated in that. She said, "My loves, I am so sorry. I've become extremely sick and physically can't make it tonight's show as I'm in the ER. I've been fighting it all day, spinning around in my head, trying to find any way to make this work. But being sick is being sick. It's completely out of my control." And she was supposed to be at the Danny D. Kane reunion show in L.A.
So she couldn't make it.
Yeah, so she couldn't make it. I feel bad for her, though, because watching that documentary, and there was a part where she was learning, she had to read aloud for the first time what somebody witnessed from her when she was kind of out of it, and it says she looked like she was inebriated and what was happening.
But that's crazy.
Awful.
Side effects from the Diddy doc may involve dizziness, vertigo, vomiting.
Listen, I couldn't even imagine being in her position.
Yeah.
Now, Dawn Richard also has spoken out about this Danny D. Kane reunion. And she said, "Even without being told about the reunion, I will always be a yes to Danny D. Kane. This chapter lives in me forever. I always choose to perform these records out of love for the music, the memories, and the legacy we built together. So here is a little something for the DK fans. I love you always."
Dang, they didn't send her in a group text?
They did not invite her.
Damn.
So listen, behind the scenes, a whole lot of issues and a whole lot of pain. All right, and Yandy Smith has spoken out about basically how she, and we were talking about this behind the scenes, how important it is when you have a platform to make sure you do what you can. Here's what she told Ash Cash about how she monetizes herself.
I understood the numbers. We get like 4 million people that watch us weekly.
Yeah.
And I felt like this is a commercial. I have a live commercial every single Monday for me to sell something.
Yeah.
Once my first season was over, I said, wait, people, they care about the accessory line a little bit, but what they really care about is the Yandy brand. So I said, all right, Yandy, you gotta get it together. Now you gotta become a brand yourself.
I know that's right. Inside the Vault with Ash Cash. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back about last night, the Power Sessions concert was over the weekend. I know you've been working on this list that's coming out shortly, so we shall discuss. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
I know that's right. It's way up with Angela Yee. It's me and B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
That's right.
And shout out to everybody who was at Power Sessions over the weekend. And I know a lot of people saw the clips online. Lola Brooke, she's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a beautiful person.
That's not the Brooklyn bias, is it?
No,
Okay.
she is. I really like her. And I think she's super talented and she's just a nice person.
Yeah.
But also shout out to Zeddy Will who performed, Cash Cobain, Mariah the Scientist.
Yeah.
Also, who else did I miss? Oh, G Herbo.
Oh, man.
I had a chance to chop it up with him and Mickey Halstead. And when Mickey was here, I got him to sit down and answer a couple questions. I said, we'll go more in depth next time.
Yeah, he has a career himself.
Yeah, definitely does. And Angie Martinez. I actually brought out Mariah the Scientist with Lauren LaRosa and Angie Martinez.
I saw that, man. I was looking like a group.
For the ladies, Now, what about you?
Nothing. I was watching you on Instagram hosting Power Sessions.
Okay, so that happened. Number one. Number two, Donnell Rawlings. That's my guy.
Yes.
He came over and he spent the weekend at my house. He had a show in Brooklyn. And he actually ended up cooking for all of us on Sunday. Him and my guy Robinson. It was like a cook-off. And so we had a good time. We have plenty of food. And when I tell you everybody was popping up, if you've seen it on social media, people was hitting me up like, I'm about to come through. You didn't say it. You would rather come in today and say, why wasn't I invited?
Dan, did you get the invite? No? Oh, you did? No, you didn't get the invite. Navy, did you get the invite?
He wasn't.
Nobody got the invite, Angela.
You know why? Because it was impromptu. He started cooking, and then everybody was like, I'm coming through.
You could have shot me a text, a fax, email, something. Hey,
I want to wait till your list comes out of the top rappers of 2025 to see where everybody stands before I start letting you come.
That's based on...
I don't need anybody waiting outside for you with a bat. But yeah, so that was nice, and it was beautiful just to have like everybody come together. When Donnell started, he got up at 9 in the morning, went to the supermarket, bought all this food, and he was cooking from 11 a.m. until like 8 o'clock at night.
Since when did like Darnell Rollins become like Emerald Lagasse? Like, who knew we could?
He can really cook.
Wow, that's crazy.
And so can my guy Robinson. He actually used to be a chef and work in a kitchen, and he owns a liquor store. Wow. So we had everything. All right, but in the meantime, tell us a secret.
Tell us.
800-292-5150. Call us up. Maybe there's something that you want to tell us. Maybe you had a cooking mishap and didn't tell anybody. Maybe you pretended to cook for people for the holidays, but really ordered some takeout.
Angela, dinners are secrets, apparently.
Oh, yeah, maybe you had dinners and secretly didn't invite people that you knew you were going to see the next day. 800-292-5150. We don't care. We're not going to judge you. So you're anonymous. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Any secret you have, we are here to help you out. It's Way Up.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
Woo! It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
Good job, B-Dot.
That's right.
And it's time for Tell Us a Secret. This is where we don't judge you.
Well, maybe a little bit.
No, no judgment. Right. You're anonymous. And even if we do judge you, it's not like we can find you. 800-292-5150. Anonymous caller, what's your secret?
So my secret is I'm going to be secretly leaving my man because he is very toxic for me and my daughter's life. So I'm going to move out while he's at work. And I got it all planned out.
Wow.
And when he comes home from work, all of our stuff will be gone.
Is this today?
No, it's coming soon, though.
Happy holidays.
He doesn't know.
Listen,
yeah, great. Happy New Year.
It has to make you feel like I could deal with this because I know I got my exit plan.
Exactly.
Where are you going to move? Like out of state?
No, in the same city, actually. Just out of his house.
And he can't do it. She don't want to get into an argument. She don't want him doing nothing crazy.
Exactly.
So he's going to come home. I'm gone. It's done.
They always sorry, blah, blah, blah.
Are you going to leave him a Dear John letter?
No.
Is there something that you feel like unsafe? Or is it just that I don't want to deal with his toxicity and him trying to convince me to stay?
I'm safe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm safe for sure. It's not no.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Because I would be devastated if he were to find out in the same city where you are and you felt like you were in harm's way, but you just don't feel like dealing with him anymore. So I'm glad you made a move because nobody wants to hear somebody complaining all the time about their no good toxic man and they still staying.
How does your kid feel about it?
Hello. It's gonna make me sad how she's gonna feel about it. She doesn't know. I'm not gonna tell her either. So I have to really prepare myself for the questions she's gonna have. But in the long run, it'll be better for her life.
And she'll still get to spend time with him. It just, it's not good to raise kids in a relationship that's toxic because then they look at relationships a certain way when they get older.
Do you guys have joint accounts or anything like that?
We do not.
That's
smart
and
lady.
The bad thing is the utilities are in my name, so yeah, he'll
shut
run
it down.
Yeah. Like,
He's gonna have a candle for Christmas.
Shut it down, baby. All right. Well, thank you for calling and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Man, that's crazy.
No more Netflix for you, my boy.
Netflix, no choice.
Well, thank you so much for calling us up. 800-292-5150. Anybody else who wants to anonymously leave a secret, we can take your calls and play it during Last Word. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. And let's talk about Den of Kings, Kurt Franklin's show. T.I., Jacquees, Jermaine Dupri, and Eric Bellinger are on the latest episode. And we'll give you some of those highlights. It's Way Up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yeetie.
Come and get the tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
Where else would I be, Angela?
I know. Where else would you be?
Yes.
And first, I want to also give my condolences to Rob and Michelle Reiner. That was a wild situation.
Right?
They were found in their home with their throats slit.
Whoa.
And now TMZ is reporting that there was an argument that they had with their son Nick, and apparently they were over their wits' end over his mental illness, that their son Nick, and his alleged substance abuse issues. They didn't know what to do about their son, and they said, we've tried everything, according to TMZ. And so their son Nick was arrested Monday morning, something that nobody anticipated.
Man.
Yeah,
That's
Rob Reiner
crazy.
was an actor, and then he started directing and had some huge movies.
Yeah, he was in Wolf of Wall Street. He directed, I believe,
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me, yeah.
And amongst other things.
All in
So
the Family.
our condolences. I mean, that was something completely unexpected.
Man.
All right, now let's get into Den of Kings. That is Kirk Franklin's Roundtable podcast.
Okay.
And this last episode, he had on Eric Bellinger, T.I., Jacquees, and Jermaine Dupri. And T.I. went viral talking about never feeling a connection to church. Here's what he said.
I just ain't never felt the connection with church.
Why?
I don't think it's real. I think that it's a business just like anything else. And it's a show just like anything else. And a lot of times they be putting a lot of cap on it. And when I say cap, I'm saying cap in the action. The word is the word.
Ironically, T.I. sounds like a Baptist preacher.
You know, church is a business, though.
Yeah.
I mean, so people can't act like anybody's just doing things and not. You do have to like monetize some of the good things that do happen in churches. I've seen people come up with money when people have emergencies and make sure that families are taken care of. But I also can say you don't have to go to church to feel connected.
Well, I mean, all houses of worship are considered businesses in a sense,
they are
right?
business.
But I mean, I'm a Christian too, so I understand the importance of going to church. But I understand where he's coming from as well.
Yeah, you're not going to force anybody to do something. And listen, there's times in people's lives that they never went to church and then they ended up starting to go and they felt the change or the shift when the Spirit moves you.
Yeah, for sure.
And then also I think a lot of it matters on who is leading your church.
Yeah.
And what they do in real life, because there are some bad actors. And I think a lot of times that ruins it for people.
There are some charlatans out there.
All right, now Eric Bellinger had some things to say about rescuing people. Here's what he said.
Last year, too, was when I started to feel like I needed to save and rescue the homies. And I think it was a valuable lesson because shortly after, I find myself just doing so much for the other people, and it got into a situation where I needed it. And I'm calling, and I'm making them calls, and it's crickets. Like, now I know, okay, moving forward, you know, you really got to just focus on yourself.
Don't save them. You don't want to be safe.
That's a fact, though. People love you when they can use you, and then when they can't use you anymore, they don't give up.
Yeah, you don't want to be Captain Save-A-Homie.
Mm-hmm. And you could tell real people by not real people based off of if you have to tell them now's not a good time. And if they have an issue with that and don't mess with you anymore, then that ain't it.
You gave me that speech a couple times, Angela.
Sure did. All right, well, that is your UT. When we come back, under the radar, stories that are not in the headlines, they're flying under the radar, but you need to know about them. Jeffrey Epstein stuff is never going away, guys.
Never.
And I don't know when we'll get the real story, but there are some photos now that have been confirmed, and some of them are allegedly very disturbing images of women and their conditions. It's way up.
I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
Yeah.
Arguing going on in the room.
I might not be here long.
Let's get in the under the radar story. So there are some photos that have been released, more than, and by the way, these are the Jeffrey Epstein photos. So people have gotten a chance to see never before seen pictures of images of the actual property, some of the rooms that were inside. I showed you one of them. I was like, what is this? It's like a glove with
that was
bumps on it.
Interesting contraption there.
Yeah, then there's a room with a contraption and masks all over the wall, just staring at the contraption in the middle of the room.
It's like a dentist's office.
Yeah, I don't know what these pictures are of. But anyway, people are getting a chance to see more. They're saying that there are more than 95,000 photos that have been collected in total. And they confirmed that some of the unreleased images depict a lot of people engaging in sexual acts.
Whoa.
So, they also talked about whether men other than Epstein are shown engaging in these acts, and they said they're not sure who is who yet, but there are a lot of people involved. And so
95,000 pictures? That was a lot of selfies, man.
Listen, the first batch has more than 10 prominent men. That includes Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, Steve Bannon, the former Prince Andrew, and none of the photographs that have been released so far depict any sexual misconduct or individuals believed to be minors. But we'll see what's to come from all of this.
You're not in those pictures, though, Angela.
I'm
right?
100,000%
Just making sure.
I'm my business.
All right.
All right. Now, the word of the year, according to Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Do you know what the word of the year is for 2025? Since you like to do lists.
Unemployment.
That might be. Slop.
Slop
is the word of the year. I did not know what Nick Seale was doing in the corner. It was very strange. It looked like he was bouncing his...
It looks like slop over there.
Okay.
Hey,
but anyway, slop was first used in the 1700s to mean soft mud, but now it has evolved more generally to mean something of little value and also digital content of low quality that is produced usually in quantity by means of AI.
Slop.
I never heard anybody use it in that manner.
Yeah.
So if you see some like weird videos, weird advertising images, fake news that looks real, AI written digital books, they call that slop.
Slop is good. Behind closed doors, though, of course.
What?
Nothing.
Are there going to be some photos of you that are emerging that we should be forewarned of? But that is your Under the Radar. Now, don't forget, we got the Way Up Mix for you at the top of the hour. Plus, B-Dot, we got to talk about your list. You put out your
Let's do it.
top rappers of 2025 list.
Yeah.
We do this every year.
They coming at me, Angela.
And every year they come at you.
Yep.
Also, I had a chance to talk to Cash Cobain at Power Sessions.
The lyricist.
So we'll be discussing that. Listen, you got to stop. Just stop it.
All right.
Also, Armanii is going to be joining us today. His album, The Impact, came out on Friday.
All right.
And it definitely has had quite an impact. All right, it's Way Up.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
Let's go. Yeah.
You are a media maven, right?
Ooh, you never know what Angie's gonna say.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. You never know. I'm here with my guy, B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot. That's right.
And you put out your list. And everybody, listen up because you're going to have a chance to call and weigh in on this.
Oh, man.
Top 10 rappers of 2025. Now, what were the metrics?
The top 10 best rappers of 2025. So
according to B-Dot.
Yes, I do this annual list where I just kind of do inventory of the game, right? So I base it on skill, music, meaning like the songs, the features that you did throughout the year, and presence.
So did you have to have had an album out this year, right?
I don't think it was a requirement, but it helps.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and like I said, presence, so it's kind of like relevancy. So the list seems to be having a lot of controversy so far.
All right, so let's go through the list.
All right, so at number 1, I have The Clips. At number 2, Nas. 3, Joey Badass. 4, J.I.D. 5, Wale. 6, Boldy James. 7, Larry June. 2 Chainz at number 8. Ransom at 9, and number 10, Lloyd Banks.
Okay, and there's a lot of conversation. And you guys can join in too, Dan and Nick Seale.
No, they can't.
And Yella.
I have a lot of disagreements.
Because some people would say Chance the Rapper had a great year this year.
He had a great album.
I would say.
Yeah, he had a great album.
But you didn't feel like his features were...
yeah, I felt like he didn't do enough. You know, I mean, having a great album's important, but I think you also got to, like, what else did you do? Like, did you have any good features, any great moments outside of your own project?
I also noticed a glaring lack of women.
Oh my gosh, I love the women. They say I'm a misogynist when it comes to...
Who's they?
They, you.
All right, so if you had to say, as far as women who could have potentially...
Yes, I did like the Cardi B album. I think Am I the Drama is definitely one of the best albums this year, but I don't think she did enough outside of that. She did have a great feature in the Young Thug project, but outside of that, I didn't really like...
You wanted to see more features.
Yeah,
she had a lot going on.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Yeah, she had a lot going on.
Yeah.
But glad she finally put the album out because people were waiting on that.
But I do like the Mana Leo song, Put It Down. It's one of my guilty
And I told you that. I felt
like
like she had a pretty good year.
Yeah.
And she had a baby this year, too.
She did.
Yeah. Samara Sin, I feel like she had a good year.
Okay.
And so maybe somebody to think about for next year. Okay, Dan, so what were your discrepancies?
Definitely missing Gunna. That's crazy. Tyler, the Creator, needs to be on there. G Herbo needs to be on there. And Suave, a lot of people don't know about him. He's dope.
G Herbo had a groundbreaking year.
He had a good year. Yeah. I mean, the records play him all the time. So, yeah, shout out to G Herbo. But I just like, when you say those people, I only put 10. So it's like, who do you replace, right?
Okay, I'm taking out Lloyd Banks, Ransom, 2 Chainz, and Boldy James. No hate.
You took out half the list.
Well, I'm swapping out 4.
Sheesh.
I'm swapping out 4.
Okay.
All right. I'm trying to think. Well, you know me, the first thing I noticed was like, where are the ladies at?
Well, listen, I advocate for the ladies. Like last year, I had Glorilla on, right? And people said, oh, that wasn't enough. You need a bit of... But I'm like, yo, I'm trying.
And her album came out last year.
It came out last year.
Yeah, so she wouldn't be counted. All right, got it. What about you, Nick Seale?
What do you think,
Nick?
You
thinking? And let me read some people's comments too while you do that. But go ahead.
All right, so Gunna not being on this list is crazy. Offset not being on this list is kind of crazy to me too. But
good album too.
He had 2 albums too.
Yeah, but the Kiara was really good.
Right. I'm gonna stand on New York. Cash Cobain deserves to be on the list.
Cash Cobain.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs not on the list.
Freddie Gibbs had a really good album too, and he had a good guest verse. And he had a solo song that he put out at the top of the year, but again, just not enough. It came down to him at like a number 10 seed, and I made an executive decision.
What about a West Side Gun or Conway the Machine?
Yeah.
Or I know
you know what? I love West Side Gun. and I'm pretty sure he's going to get at me for this, but as he always does. But I feel like West Side Gun projects are great for other people, not necessarily him. You know, like you come for West Side and you stay for the other guys like Stove God Cooks or Brother Tom. You know, you probably don't know those guys, but they're featured on his projects heavily.
Also, Jid is way too low.
Jid?
Way
Jid
too
had
low.
a great year, man.
Too low.
Jid's album's really good.
He's been very consistent.
He has been consistent. He's been like the feature that he had, Bodies.
Yup.
You know, that was crazy.
I was happy to see Joey Badass on
Joey
here.
Badass had he took on the whole coast.
Yes, he
and
did.
held his own, and his album's great.
Oh, Tia Corinne, not on this list either.
Okay.
Tia Corinne, as to my ladies, he deserves to be on the list.
Okay.
And I would argue that Wale has a great album, but I can see why maybe you didn't feel like he did enough.
Yeah, Wale's had a great album, and also throughout the year he put out a lot of loose records.
Well, we want to see what you guys think. 800-292-5150.
Let me know.
You can look up B-Dot's list, and he just read it off to you. But when we come back, we want to get your opinion on the top 10 best rappers of 2025. Who did B-Dot miss, and who should he take off the list? Or do you agree with it?
Let's do it.
When does that happen? 800-292-5150. Call us up.
Way Up with Angela Yee is back to set off your workday.
Turn the music up.
Woo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
It's hot in here.
I know. Listen, you put out your list of top 10 best rappers of 2025.
Yes.
And quickly, what's the list?
We have Clips at number 1. We have Nas at number 2. We have Joey Badass at number 3. We have JID at 4. Wale, 5. 6, Boldy James out of Detroit. 7, Larry June. 8, 2 Chainz. 9, Ransom. And 10, Lloyd Banks.
Okay.
Yes.
It is New York heavy.
Is it? I feel it's pretty diverse. No? Okay.
All right. Well, anyway, people in the room were weighing in on who they thought should have been on the list.
Yep.
We just got a Key Glock nomination in the room as well. But we want to hear what you guys think. 800-292-5150. Hey, Rich.
How you doing?
Okay, Rich. I'm ready. You sound mad already. Let's hear your opinion on B-Dot's top 10 best rappers.
I'm not mad. I respect the list. I can't complain. I just, don't understand how Youngboy ain't on that list at all. You all know who Youngboy is.
You are so right.
He been doing this, man. You got to give him that.
I ain't gonna lie. Youngboy should have been high up on that list.
Listen, Youngboy is hot. I can't deny that. But we're not talking about popularity. We're talking about skills and his songs and his features. And, of course, his presence is
He had
is up.
some amazing songs, though.
Yeah,
and features. And that tour that sold out.
Talk to him.
Now, listen, Youngboy deserves, the recognition for the work that he put in 2025. But I can't point to, like, a gang of Youngboy moments where I'm like, yo, this guy was killing it. Like, yo, did you hear that?
The
Let's run
kids
that
would
back.
disagree.
Hey, listen, I love Youngboy. I actually went to his house. I did an interview in Utah with him 2 years ago. So.
Well, you can forget it now.
I'm not coming back.
All right, thank you for calling.
Appreciate you, Rich.
Yeah, y'all have a good one, man. Appreciate y'all.
KK.
Oh, KK.
B-Dot's a list of top 10 rappers of 2025. Who do you think should have been on the list that wasn't?
Well, I'm glad they put G Herbo on there, but I don't understand how he missed Kendrick.
Well, number one, he didn't put G Herbo on the list.
I know somebody changed it and added there for it.
That was Dan.
Okay, and Kendrick?
Yeah, Kendrick should have been on there. He did the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that was last. Kendrick didn't put out an album this year. He had 2 guest features on the Clips album, and then he had the one on Playboy Cardi's project. So he really wasn't that active this year, 2025.
What about Sexy Red?
What about her?
I said that too.
Oh, stop it, Angela.
I did. Okay.
Are you a Sexy Red fan?
Yo, most definitely.
All right, thank you for calling.
All right.
Appreciate
Nobody's
it.
going to argue for Drake?
With Drake, I mean, I really wasn't a fan of his project, but it was more so for R&B.
Isaac.
What's up, Angela?
What's happening?
What up, terrible B-Dot?
Oh, here we go.
Let me have it, Isaac. What's your thoughts?
Hey, yo.
B-Dot.
He's so mad.
I'm not mad at your list, but I would take out Lloyd Banks and add YK Nice. If you talk about the criteria that you presented on your list as far as features and presence, there's nobody who has had a strong presence like how she has. Think about the Wham Wendy song. Her phrases from that song alone has influenced Take Me Through That. Like, she created that whole phrase.
Okay, I mean, I respect your argument, but I don't think a catchphrase is enough to say she's one of the best rappers of 2025. But I respect where you're coming from.
Well,
yeah, but that's not your argument though. Your argument is based on skill, features, and presence. So I'm giving you everything that she delivered on based on your criteria.
Right.
I think you want to see more content.
Of course, but also the skill also has to step her rap game up, man. I can't point to 3 YK Niece records where I'm like, yo, she killed that.
Well,
yeah, just because you can't don't mean a whole generation can't.
But this is his list, that's why. All right, well, YK Niece, let's get on that list in 2026.
Let's make it happen.
Oh, she should be there now.
Okay. All right, listen, we love the argument for her, okay? We appreciate it. Thank you for calling.
Appreciate you, Isaac.
Take me through there. All right. Well, listen, when we come back, Armanii is going to be joining us. His album, The Impact, debuted at #1 in Jamaica and U.S. Reggae iTunes within 24 hours. So that's a big deal. So shout out to him. And right now, let's hear 2 people who could have made the list this year, but you were being funny. Drip Too Hard, Gunna and Lil Baby. It's way up.
And I'm back.
We're about to do this. One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee. You're way up with Angela Yee. Please believe that.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee, and I mean way up. DJ Nick Seale. Nick Seale is joining us today, and Armanii is here. And you really got it popping right now. So before we even get started, we've been watching everything that's been happening in Jamaica with Hurricane Melissa and the after effects of that. One thing that I noticed that was amazing is how much people have been coming together. Nick Seale is hosting an actual event.
Yeah, benefit concert going on the 16th December. Large Up, King Yellow Man on the set, Red Fox, Screechy Dan, Johnny Osborne.
And I want to say, I saw your video for Champion, and you start off the album with Champion.
Yeah.
And that is a love letter to Jamaica. But one thing you did, you had a budget for the video, but instead of using that, I just want you to break down the whole series of events that happened when you were filming that video.
We got a budget for the video. I was like, I'll just use the budget to help rebuild, because the houses, there's really no houses in the western end, like 90% no roofs and stuff. So I feel like I'll feel better to know that somebody has a house, like they could go back and restart and start fresh again. So I just used the budget. We got all the material we asked what she needed. She told us, we got it all. We went down there. It was like a 3-hour drive. Found her. She was so grateful.
I thought that was such a dope video, like to be able to see that.
The thing is though, Jamaica is loved, so I feel like we're gonna be back in no time.
Right now, Nick Seale and I are talking to Armanii. His album, The Impact, is out. All right, now let's get into some of your background and your life. And how Armani's even sitting here today as what people are saying is one of like the next generation up there. I saw you were at the Caribbean Music Awards, which I know was an amazing experience. But you grew up in Jamaica, right? And what did you think your life was going to be like? You didn't think you were going to be an artist.
It was always in the back of my mind, but you know, the default settings like pilot, police, soldiers, you know, growing up in the Caribbean, that's what the parents expect for us, you know? So being an artist wasn't really on the top of the list until I got my first job. I was like, no, I can't do this.
What was that?
Golden Crust.
Oh, shout out to Golden Crust. We appreciate you, because I love Golden Crust.
I love Golden Crust. Beef patty.
Okay, so Golden Crust was the first job. And so you were like, this is not for me.
Nah. So what I actually did, I worked and then I used the pay to pay for my first music video. I just started. I had only an iPhone 6 and a wire, Band Lab, recorded. Took me 2 months to mix each song, but I was like, I'm gonna.
That's determination. Yeah. Another thing that we were talking about earlier is you have a lot of different influences when it comes to your music, because you can sing clearly with the Fiesta song. You know, that was an influence. And I know you were like, how did
that even come about? Because it's originally a R. Kelly beat. Now it's the Fiesta.
You know what's funny about the beat? The beat was sent to me. It's called Fiesta, but the Fiesta that I knew was the Elephant Man Fiesta. I ain't know. So when I came up with a hook and the hook is saying Fiesta, I was referring to the beat's name. So when everybody was telling me you sampled R. Kelly, I'm like, no, I sampled Elephant Man.
That is hilarious.
So when I went, I was like, wow, I really. Yeah.
You might have second guessed it too if you would have known that. You might have been like, oh, because some people would have thought it was controversial.
Right.
And so maybe it's better you didn't know.
Yeah, it's music for me. I don't go into controversy like that.
All right, Armanii is here and he's got his album, The Impact. It's out on United Masters and making a lot of waves. Nick Seale and I are here. We got more with Armanii. When we come back, it's Way Up.
Vibing way up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Nick Seale. You know he's on the show every single day, but this time he's stepping up to do an interview with Armanii with me. His album, The Impact, is out right now. Now, you also are a father now.
Yeah.
How has that changed things for you?
Motivation. It's a new motivation for me. I have to be a role model, you know? And it calmed me down and made me mature in ways that I was a loose cannon, and then Still got maturing to do. I'm young, you know? But because even so, I don't know how to. This is new to me because no pity party. But I never really know how to be a dad. I never had no dad, so it's like I'm still learning and stuff. So it's a great feeling, you know. I love my papa.
Do you know your father? Have you ever met him?
Yeah.
Okay, but he just wasn't that present.
Nah.
He's not trying to come around now.
Yeah.
That's what always happens, man. You know, that's the thing. How do you feel about that? Is that something?
God bless him, man.
But congratulations to you for being a dad and being present and knowing that you got to make it. Sometimes the things that was not great in our lives is what's going to make us great.
Yeah, so listen.
Yeah, in the future. Right now, Nick Seale and I are talking to Armanii. His album, The Impact, is out.
You also have a drill record.
Yeah,
Sexy drill record. You and I. First time I heard that record, I was with a lady friend, Captain Nani, and she was like,
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. She tells me all the time, like, yo, Armanii makes music for the bad. So, like, is that your motivation all the time?
What, girls? 85%. If you want to get the girls with you, man, just play some Armanii in the car, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You said you don't like being told what to do. How does that work in relationships?
You know, I wear the pants, you know, but also I come
guys who say that, I'm always like, how do you get in a relationship? Because y'all can be very like.
I'm not like. I feel like I have a leader mentality and a leader attitude, so it's not really hard. I'm not really a disrespectful leader, but you know, you got to stay in line.
So like across like 4 or 5 songs, you reference Snapchat like 10 times. I'm like, how many of those you get in a day? That being said,
it's lit.
It's lit. It's lit.
Be careful what you send out.
Who, me? No, I don't send out nothing.
All right, listen.
I don't even think I got Snapchat for her.
I can't believe you sat here and lied to us.
Nah, but me in relationships is a completely different person than me, you know, musically. Right. Music is a whole different Armanii, you know. That's Armanii with 2 eyes. In a relationship, Armanii with 1 eye. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on everything that you have accomplished so far. This album, I think people are going to be ready for it. Just love to see everything that you've been doing. Is there anything you want to have for last words for our listeners?
Stream the album. I love you guys for the support and everything. And to the new listeners, my name is Armanii. And you can find me everywhere at ARMANIIMUSIQ.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you, man.
Make sure you check out that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. His album, The Impact, is #1 on the reggae charts. And when we come back, you guys have the last word.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Hey, yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot. Yeah.
They going in on you about your list. I know that's what everybody's calling for today.
That's why I got my jacket on. I got to get out of here before the rappers is outside posted up waiting for me.
Top 10 best hip-hop rappers.
But I got some, feedback already. 2 Chainz sent me a message, said very honorable. He's on there. Ransom, he said that was egregious. So even if you're on there, you might be mad about your placement. You can't win.
But they should be. I think if you're in somebody's top 10 out of all the hundreds of thousands of people, you should still be like, thank you.
And there's other artists too that should have been acknowledged, like Big Sean, Freddie Gibbs, even West Side Gun. A lot of people had great years this year, but there only could be 10.
All right. Well, hopefully next year you're not a misogynist. But again, thank you to Armanii for coming through. Yes. Impact, his album was actually the #1 album in Jamaica and here in the U.S.
Look at that.
On the charts for reggae. So great project.
That's what's up.
You guys are in here having your list, your Mount Rushmore.
Rap conversations bring out the best out of people,
dancehall and reggae is what you guys are doing. But anyway, this is your show.
Yeah.
So you have the last word.
My name is Cheyenne. I'm calling y'all because that list, I think, needs to be redone. I think Icewear Vezo's new album should be up in there. And honestly, Tommy Richmond, he did really good this year. And especially Gunna. I have to agree. I think Gunna needs to be on that list.
It's your boy Taz calling. I like the list. But what about my man Albial? Why he ain't mentioned? Come on now.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.